Ladies and gentlemen and kids, let's step into the venue and see what's really going on. Quality over quantity is the theme. You know? It's like super wowzer shit, dude. I could eat rice and kimchi off this right now. Another livery race car, so SMG works. And the thing about the Germans is they always do works like WERKS. So I tried to like mimic that shit when I started my shop. It was called like Gearheads International. No, back then I had a Gearheads Auto Tech, and I jacked that from Charisma. Here we go. The backed out NSX. If you guys don't know, this body shop right here, DTM Auto Body, used to be known to do like all the info cars back then, especially like high quality show cars. And if you had your car done by DTM Auto Body, man, you're like on your way to show car greatness. But you had to have, the money to do it. That's why I ended up taking my cars to guys like Chewy and Gardena that did my painted my SD for like $1,200. And I get all my shit done in Compton. But if I had big funds, man, I would love to get like a good paint job. But I would fuck it up though, so there's no point. You gotta admire it though, you know what I mean? I've never really been into the Audis, man. I respect them. Because if you check out rally racing history, the Quattro, I believe, was like the first all-wheel drive car to hit rally racing. And when people saw that, man, they all jumped on that wagon, dude. You had to. And if you use a car like in Forza or something, man, these cars are like kind of hard to drive. And I forgot, I think there was a woman driving this car. I'm not too sure though. You guys fact check me on that. BRE. If you guys don't know what BRE, they were a racing team. They competed like in SCCA, and they would run nothing but Datsuns. But there's a rich history in California with Datsuns because back in the days they used to run Mulholland Drive. That used to be the Mount Akina of LA, and if you look it up, man, Mulholland Maniacs on YouTube, they would go up there and sweat the canyons, and this car was very popular racing out there. They had different clubs out there, racing, and some of them went pro. Some of them started actual race teams. I think BRE was one of them, if I'm not mistaken. Another one was ACR, and himself, the guy that put everything together. His name is Savant. It's a wagon with a rotor, I believe semi-peripheral boarding. Be part of the rotary world for like 14 years, you begin to like respect me when I keep it rotary, because, or just even deal with the rotary, because it's a hard thing to deal with, man. You have to have a lot of heart to do the rotary motors. But they're special. I don't know how to describe it. When I have my FC, they just have a different type of feel to it. These motors love revving high. They hum. And they get the heart pumping differently. When we're talking about vintage, this is like the pure definition of vintage. Because, it's all original with minor upgrade cosmetics. Like I'm not too sure if these seats are original. But of course, you got reupholstery. You might have like added like maybe like a custom like combination like the rear upholstery. But generally, like this is as close to like factory spec as possible. And it's a Cosmo. Those are luxury coupe. Yeah, little kids out here, get down, dude. Everyone's enjoying the show, man. Everyone's getting down, bro. I'm not 100% about this car right here. If it's just like a tribute car, or if it's an actual HKS R34. Those details has this right here. So you got like what this is like cosmetic front flip from Mines. So yeah, I'm thinking this is a tribute car because I don't think HKs would have added things like that on there. I believe that Mines though, I think Mines, they would use HK's turbos and they would modify them and stamp them as Mines. If they would do that actually. Like other companies use other brands and then I think HKs use Garrett turbos if I'm not mistaken, and they would modify and stamp them. RX-7, and guess what type of wheels he has? Damn, this guy's got good taste. SSR GPOs, man. I had the same ass wheels, but I had the center caps, but my center caps look better than this one. Mine were like polished. I sold them, by the way, and I just didn't have these center caps right here. And I was gonna get some custom ones made that said my logo G-Speed, and then you can get these pins, like you can get them made. That's nothing, man. Like that was like my next thing. I was gonna get some custom center caps made with my logo and then snap them on, dude. These aren't as good as the Racing Art C2s or Type Cs, but man, they're like the next best thing, man. Like, I love these wheels. More SSR GPOs. Ultra speed. These filters right here, if you run these filters, make sure to like change them out like once a year. These things deteriorate. Look at that, polished everything, dude. 13B REW. And he's got the SSR GPOs. Nice. Nice little setup. I had no idea this guy was running some nitrous on here. Certified psycho, man. The party juice going on the rotary. Apparently, a lot of guys used to run nitrous, especially like back in the days. You gotta do what you gotta do to get some power, man. But it's really like rare these days if you see a guy with a rotary powered car running nitrous, man. That's fucking gangster, bro. Benzo with a Screaming Eagle motor. This Benzo screams freedom.
Does it? Yeah.
And you can't beat the LS, right? Because these motors right here are so fucking reliable. I can't hate on the Corvette swap at all. But you know what's another swap you could do with ththese cars? You can put like the 1UZ in here, but it's not gonna give you like the performance. And this car probably needs the extra horsepower because it's a heavy car, but it's just a lot more reliable to have. Good stuff. Control on this thing.
It grabs, it hooks.
No, I mean the sensor. Like you got a button.
These don't have none.
So this is all controlled by you.
Yeah.
Yes. This is like a very like analog car, but you got the 13B REW in here. You're pushing what, 300?
420.
See, you're crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm pushing turbo.
You're crazy, man. Because 400 in a car like this, in another car, will feel like 600-700.
Yeah, I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Dyno, I think I'm like 412 to the wheel.
Who dynoed for you?
I went to Flacco Racing.
Where?
Flacco Racing?
Oh, you went to Able.
Yeah, Able.
Yeah. He was able to pull it off, huh? What computer system are you running here?
Microtech right now.
Oh, you were able to put a Microtech together?
Yeah, for right now.
Yeah.
I want to go either Fueltech or Haltech, but...
Haltech's pricey, Fueltech is affordable. I'm going Fueltech.
Everyone's going Fueltech right now.
Yeah, and it comes with the whole unit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can't beat it, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, this is fucking ill,
It's fun.
dude.
It's a fun car.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, especially for like this generation, man.
Yeah, I think those wheels work more in the car.
Those are the formulas?
What's that?
The formulas?
I can't hear you.
Oh, those are formulas?
Yes.
Were they the first set of wheels that you bought when you got the car?
No, this is the second one. I had a set of Epsilons, and we got rid of those earlier in the year. And then we got these already.
Nice, man. What are you running? Like those are like 15 by 9s in the rear?
15 in the front, and then these are almost 11s.
Oh, okay. So 11s in the front. How wide is the front?
They're probably about 9.5.
Okay, 9.5, about 11s in the rear. What kind of wide body is this?
You know, I think it's called a Pacifica. I think they call it a Pacifica.
Did you buy the car with the wide body or you put that on there?
I bought the car with the wide body. It came with it, man.
What kind of rotary is in there?
It's a 13B with a 48 Weber downdrive.
Any porting?
It's street port.
It's a street port.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So you drive this car all the time, then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very reliable car, man.
Man, are you hooking me up with the money? The money
I love
shot?
that car.
That's right. And you got the whole like blue silver thing going on, which is like tribute to like Mazda speed right there.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah, little downdrafts right there, man. This is like a true kind of period correct, like almost like a street racing setup. Yeah. A lot of guys, and he's only like the coil packs and all that type of stuff, man. Like this is like a very true like old school setup right here. The only thing is like he's not pumping the nitrous and the nitrous plates, you know, which a lot of guys used to do from what I heard, man. But he's trying to drive his car every day, right?
Yeah, I drive it, man.
Integra right here, the first generation Integra. This is what set me off to street racing. Believe it or not, these two older guys, they used to always glorify street racing to me. One of them had E30, and then this guy had this Integra, which was, he had a black one, Lord. These cut the springs, and then it was a manual, whereas that guy in the BMW, he had an automatic transmission. He taught me how to do a neutral drop. But this car right here, the younger brother, he had the manual transmission. I thought this was like insane. And these guys used to be like, yeah, you know, all we do is go to the street races, you know, and this all he did, he street raced and just banged chicks, bro. And he actually like hooked up with the pastor's daughter. Wherever he is, man, thank you, Sam. Like, thank you, because I'm a hood rat because of you, man. I wanted to grow up to be like you, and I achieved that dream, man. Thank you. Okay. This thing right here, the most balling ass thing about this car is a Night Sports wing. I'm not sure if it's the original Night Sports, because there's a company out here, or whatever company, or just fools, they make the replica. This wing right here, the Night Sports, like there's a magazine called Options, and if you want to see like what real parts from Japan look like, you would get this magazine and then you will go through the whole catalog. And I remember seeing this thing right here, and I used to love the FC when I was like 16, because I played Gran Turismo 1, and that was like the first car that I picked, and I used to love the FC, and I swore I was gonna get this wing right here, you know, but it's super pricey for this fucking wing. The battery on my Obama phone is going out, so I'm gonna just do this one real quick. This is the last section. It's this is their shop, you know, so they sell apparel and a lot of vintage racing apparel. Why you could cop this livery.